Hello everyone! I want to tell you about Newton's law, but it is different than before because I want to tell you about for example, Newton's law related with integrated science. Newton's law related with integrated science, but I just know Newton's law in physics, right? So I will remind you about the Newton first law. Alright. Before we talking about Newton's law related with integrated science, I want to remind you about Newton's first law. Newton's first law is an restatement of Galileo concept of inertia. The key word in this law is continuous. An object continues to do whatever it happens to be doing unless a force is exerted on it. If the object is at rest, it continues in a state of rest. Newton's first law states that every object will remain at rest. We can say in this, V equal constant, sigma F equal 0, then dV over dt equal 0. And next, Newton's second law. Newton's second law is a quantitative description of the change that a force can produce of the motion of body. It states that the time rate of change of the momentum of a body is equal in both magnitude and direction to the force imposed on it. The momentum of the body is equal to produce of its mass and its velocity. Momentum, like velocity, is vector quantity having both magnitude and direction. A force applied to body can change the magnitude of the momentum or its direction or both. Newton's second law is one of the most important in all of physics. We ever meet this formula, right? F equal m times a, right? Was m is mass, mass is constant, where F is force and a is acceleration. And next, Newton's third law. Newton's third law states when two bodies interact, they apply force to one another that are equal in magnitude and opposite in direction. The third law is also known as the law of action and direction. This law is important in analyzing problems of static equilibrium, where all forces are balanced, but it also applies to bodies in uniform or accelerated motion. Like this, you can see. And right now we're talking Newton's law related with integrated science, but it is the example Newton's law related with technology. Alright, we have airbag. From the frame of reference of the car, it seems as though a force is pushing the car's dummies forward as the car comes to a sudden stop, but there is really no such force. As the car stops, the dummies keep moving forward as a consequence of Newton's first law, right? Sigma F equal 0. Hanging lampshade. A hanging lampshade is constantly pulled down by its own weight. However, its weight is balanced by the pulling force or tension of the cable holding it. The two forces cancel each other and the lampshade doesn't fall. It is related with Newton's first law too. And parachute. Parachute related with Newton's second laws because we have force and mass, yeah, the human, and acceleration, like this. And Newton's law related with technology and engineering. Yeah, motorcycle design. Yeah, the design of high performance motorcycle depends fundamentally on Newton's second law. To maximize the forward acceleration, the designer makes the motorcycle as light as possible, that is minimize the mass, and use the most powerful engine possible. That's meaning the maximize the forward force. And diving, we have diving related with Newton's third law, yeah, action and reaction, right? We can call the water is reaction or action, and the human is we can call the water is action, but the human is reaction. This and rocket taking off show Newton's law in action. Newton first law, Newton second law, Newton third law. We should to know, and when we want to make a rocket, we should to know first law, second law, and third law, because we need the Newton's law for making rocket. Yeah, the combine of the three laws. And Newton's law related with integrated science. Animal locomotion. Much of the study of animals' locomotion is based on Newton's third law. Alright. Skydiver. Related with integrated science in biology, and skydiver include in Newton's second law. Animal locomotion to related integrated science in biology too, right? Skydiver to related in biology, but Newton's second law. And convert is related with Newton's third law. When you paddle in a cone, pushing the water backward with the paddle creates an equal and opposite force that push the boat forward. The force pushing you forward is called the reaction force. You can see, for example, the water is action force and the boat is reaction force, like this. And this the Newton's law related with integrated science, but in math. This the Newton first law. You can see in this we have graph, right? Graph of P and T. We have the table data, and we have graph like this. And this the Newton's second law in math to related with math. You can see for the example Newton's second law. We ever meet with this formula, right? Newton's second law again. Sigma F equal M times A. We ever meet this example in high school, in junior high school or senior high school, right? This the example of math and physics. It is related to Newton's second law. Alright, thank you. This is all from me. I'm so sorry if I mistake. Ya, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.